Hey everybody, it is bass opener in Minnesota, Memorial Day weekend, and I'm out on the water as always with
Mark.
father-in-law Mark, and we're on a lake in southern Minnesota, and so far we've fished a little bit, and we got some fish that are on beds, we've got some that are post-spawn with sunken bellies, but no big ones yet. But this lake's known for some big fish, so we're gonna keep after it. It's a beautiful day, bright sunshine, flat calm out. So we're gonna be doing a lot of sight fishing and casting wacky rigs and some other stuff. So let's see if we can catch a pig, huh, Mark?
Yeah, I want a big pig.
Yeah, your PB is what?
498.
All right, so we got to get Mark a 5-pounder today. Let's make it happen. Get him? Good one?
Decent, but not. Decent.
A little male. First fish.
First fish.
In the boat. I lost one, but chunky male. They're definitely still spawning. Several fish locked on beds. There's one. Nah, not a monster. No. Not like the one you just caught, maybe a little bigger.
Close to the same.
He was super shallow. Nice fat chunky one. Ooh, see that thing swirl on it when it landed? It's not super big, but swirled on it as soon as it landed. It's a post-spawn fish too. Skinny, long, skinny. Still not what we're after. What's that?
Oh, I think I caught that little
Yeah.
one.
Seems a little better, but still not what we're after. Spawned out. Spawned out. You got one too, double, huh? That was a good one. That was a good one. Yeah. There we go.
That's over 4 for sure.
Nice one. Weigh it. .07. Nice fish. The old bellows gill. Oh man, I lost my bait. That's not good. Especially on a little one. I don't see any betters. There we go. Yeah, decent, but no. The old 7-inch Cinco. Not a big one, but just a nice one. When you throw a bait this big, you should be catching fish bigger than that. Good one?
Feels fairly good.
Pretty good one. That's net. Oh yeah. Look at that big one. Fatty. Big fatty.
Yeah, it's over 3.
Mm-hmm. Say 3.5.
Nice fish.
Yeah, fat.
Fat. That's not pre or post spawn.
No. No.
Good one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yep. Oh yeah.
Way over 3.
hook come up? Oh no.
Oh, I hit the camera.
The old belly. .86.
Yeah, I found her.
Nah. Not bad, but it ain't. It's not net worthy. It's a nice one though. Got some salad with him. He's probably gut hooked. I think I had him on quite a while. Got a hole in his mouth from where he's had a cull tag probably years ago. It's a nice keeper, not huge.
At least there's not.
Big bed here. That fish there. Got my bait. Got him on my homemade bait. My homemade dice bait.
Where's the third one you got up there?
Got a busted jaw. Show the folks at home what I'm throwing here. First, check out the fish. Not a bad one. A messed up jaw. Caught that fish on a modified dice bait that I made. That's the tail end of a Yamamoto Yamatanuki with a bulbous tail, and then it's got the, and I cut that off, and then it's got rubber strands that I threaded in it, and that thing looks like a crayfish kind of. There's a good one. I don't know. Pulling hard. Yeah, I think I will need the net. That's a big one, I think. The old homemade bait. Yeah.
That's another one over 4.
Nice. On the homemade bait. That's a nice long fish. Big of the day. 4.48. 4.5 pounder. Beautiful fish. Beauty. Alright, so I'm going to show the folks at home again what I just caught 2 fish in a row on. So this winter I spent time threading rubber skirt material onto pieces of Yamatanukis, and I cut the Yamatanukis in 3 parts. And right now I'm catching these fish on the tail part of the Yamatanuki, so it's got that bulbous tail. I'm rigging the hook right through that, and then I cut off the end of the Yamatanuki, and then it's got all this skirt material, and pulling it through the water. It looks a lot like a crayfish or maybe a panfish. So we'll keep trying it and see what happens. Another one. Yeah, pretty good. I don't think yeah, he might need a net too. Pretty good one. I got a light line. 3+. Very next cast. And he's got that old homemade dice bait in his face. Ooh, yeah, baby. Look at that thing. And he smoked it. Biggin. Yeah. Oh man, look at that one.
Yeah. Boy, that's sucker fat.
Full grown. On the homemade bait. There's another big bed right here. Throw your bait. Can you see it? A huge bed. God, that's a beauty. Look at the tail on that one.
I don't see it.
Right there. Kind of where that scum is on top. Just to the left of where you just threw. This is going to be the big of the day. This one might be over 5. Nope. 4.84. 4.84. Beautiful fish though. On the homemade bait. Well, that's a wrap. Absolutely beautiful day. Caught lots of fish. Again, no 5-pounders. What was the biggest one we caught, Mark?
4.8 something.
Yeah, so fish are on beds. We've caught some post-spawn. I don't know if there's any pre-spawn yet, but definitely fish on beds. We saw fish fanning beds and paired up, and the biggest one that we caught had just a totally beat up tail. So definitely spawning now. Water temps 65 right now, so I think it was just under 60 when we started. But the cool thing today is I got to try out some new baits. We caught a lot of fish on a wacky rig, of course, and other soft plastics and flipping and stuff like that. No moving baits. But over the winter, I was working on trying to create my own homemade dice bait. So if you don't know what dice bait are, it's kind of the hot new thing that came out of Japan. Basically, it's a chunk of plastic, looks like a die, and has skirt strands threaded through it. And it's very lifelike. They're kind of like appendages on the bait. And so I took some Yamamoto Yamatanukis, cut them in 3 pieces, and then put the strands through there and use like different colored strands, and caught them on the tail end of the Yamatanuki and chunk, and then also just on just a chunk of plastic with the strands. So kind of cool. I'm interested to see if that'll work on smallmouth as well. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you out on the water, eh?